Hey, I am Kevin Wilson, and I am honored to be asked to be a part of Kerry's masterclass and tutorial. And I'm going to talk a little bit about being a quartet musician. I've been playing quartet music all of my life, as long as I can remember. My father was a huge quartet fan, and all he would allow in our house was quartet music. So naturally, I went for the quartet, and I do not regret one moment of being a part of that industry. I've been doing it for over 40 years and worked with some of the best artists, the Mighty Clouds of Joy, the Gospel Keynotes, Willie Banks of the Messengers, Slim the Supreme Angels, the Canton Spirituals, William Brothers, William Singers, Shirley Caesar, you name it, I've worked with them, and I've been blessed. So thank you, Kerry, for asking me. In the beginning, I played some lines and some chord stuff that you would normally hear from a quartet musician. I am using a Strat style guitar. It's actually a G&L Legacy. Great guitar. I recommend most guitar players to use a Stratocaster because you can get a lot of different tones from it without having to change guitars if you're going for different tones. I'm a tone fanatic, always been, always searching for tones, and when I leave this earth, I'll still be looking for a tone. So that's, to me, is really big, and playing quartet guitar or any genre of music, having a good sound is very important. And there's a lot that comes with having good tone. One is a good guitar, good strings, being in tune, good amplifier. I love tube amplifiers. I use tube. I'm not using tube amp for this feature, tutorial, I should say. I'm running through two KRK monitors, and I'm using a Helix floor model, the foot model, for my effects, and I have a reverb and delay. Not much of delay, but more reverb to add a little ambience to my tone. I use Elixir strings, 10 to 46 on this particular guitar. You've heard me use the whammy bar. Very important, quartet. Got to be able to use the whammy, but not overuse it to get certain types of tones of feel. And that's been really big in quartet, even before it became really popular. Even in R&B music, I hear a lot of R&B guitar players who use the whammy bar quite a bit. But then again, a lot of your R&B players came out of quartet, gospel music. So naturally, it went with it. And a lot of your singers came from the church, so they like that sound, that feel. So it's really important to be able to use that whammy bar, something like, not, you don't want that, you want just enough. See, just enough to get that So, like that, something like that. Because if you start going like this, it sounds kind of funny to me. And I've heard guitar players use that, but you don't want to do that. And you can dive a little bit with it. Okay, so that's real important. Progressions, I played something like that, and that is walking from 5 down to 4, down all the way down to I come back to my 1. You hear me play that a lot because I love that. And it's only in the root. It's A flat in the root. You hear, how do we do it in church? Use that, and we use it quartet as well. So you'll hear that a lot. Like I did the progression, 6, 5, back to my 1. That's a different version of my C. And I use a lot of different inversions. You can, and it sounds like you're playing a lot, but all you're doing is playing different inversions of a same chord. So you can play it everywhere. So it sounds like you're playing a lot. In the beginning, you heard me do a little slide. Then the 5 with the whammy bar. See it? That works. See? And this is all quartet. You can even, let's say, if you wanted to play chord or 2 strings. But what I did in the beginning was, that's the C, the 5, which is the G. And the typical quartet. Different version of the C, putting the E in your root. And then putting the E in the root. And even walking, from 1 to 4. When I say 1 to 4, if I'm in the key of C, I'm playing the C scale, and that will give you your numbers. I'm not going to get into that type of situation, is going over the numbers. You can look up on YouTube. It has a lot of information on the number system. But if I'm walking in the key of C from my 1 to my 4, that you hear that a lot. All right, walking from my 1 to the 4, I did back. You can do that, or you can go with the whammy bar. Or I shouldn't go that way. Different inversion of my 4, F. That's the C with the G in the bass. I use my thumb a lot. The G. Back to your 1, your 6. I mean, not your 6, but just your C. And it's just using the bass to change the whole feel of your chord. Playing my 6, like if I play, that's my 1 with the G in the bass, then my 6, right? 3, but with the B in the bass. See? That your 3, but with the B. So it's to your 4, 5, diminish, 6, so something to listen to, something to work on. Tone, like I said, tone. Making sure you have a good guitar, have a basic understanding of the number system, knowing your fretboard, doing different inversions with chords. I could have went into a lot of different inversions, like I was a C. It's different C. You know, you can do different things in different ways, but it sounds better instead of playing some of different ways. Yeah, it's big in quartet that. That's just moving my bass. So have fun with it. Kerry, thanks again, man. I hope this helps someone. Hit Kerry up if you need more information, or if you're able to, find me on Facebook, Kevin Wilson, or I have a website and all that stuff. You can Google a lot of stuff on YouTube. Again, thanks again, Kerry. This was fun. Got to do it again soon. I'm out of here.